It's Sway in the morning.
Only on Shade 45.
The remix right there, T.I. Restaking his claim.
Yeah.
You still the king?
All the time.
Okay, 48 minutes past the hour. Real quick, I'm going to get to these listeners. You've been jumping on a lot of tracks, Magic with Future, a Fame track, Big Crit. You know, you've been working with a lot of different dudes. Drake revealed to us that you're on the Headlines remix.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Yeah, I mean, I just went in and I just got a list of things that I needed to do. I got a list of records that that I needed to get on. Oh, and the She Will remix as well.
You got the She Will? Really?
I don't have it with me, but I mean, I'm you know what I'm saying, it's
damn, man. So
God damn.
The Headlines remix isn't out yet.
I'm a Boss.
I'm a Boss joint.
I'm a Boss remix. I got a few, man. I got a few things popping off, man. I got a few on.
You talk to Wayne at all? I know you guys are,
Yeah. Man, I speak to Baby, I speak to Baby quite often, man. I hadn't spoke to Wayne, you know what I'm saying, outside of, hey, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Not yet.
How does that work? Because you both have, these records, these criminal records. So are you allowed to be, even affiliate with Wayne?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can talk to anybody over the phone.
Over the phone, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But even still, like, in professional settings, like, I don't know who if there's a felon in here right now.
Debbie Dab's a felon.
No, I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
okay.
I don't
Stop
know.
snitching, Sway. Thanks.
I don't
No one
know.
needed to know about my past.
I don't know who. I don't know anybody's criminal records in here, and I'm not gonna go around asking anybody. But as long as they're not in my personal space, my car and my home.
You good.
Yeah.
Still stick and move. What made you pick those particular remixes to jump on? Let's start with Headlines.
I mean, I liked the record, and it was, you know what I'm saying, and it was spazzing. So, I felt like, you know what I'm saying, let's see what I can add to it.
Did Drake approach you, or you?
Nah. None of these people approached me.
Oh, you just bum rushed the king is back.
Nah, I did it and got with them and let them know I did it.
Okay.
And that's what I did with all of them. I did them and gave them to them. Here, y'all, this is, I did this. Do you approve?
Okay.
That's
and they get a thumbs up.
Exactly.
T.I. is hanging out with us. Let's take some of these calls. We got Dell from Florida. We got T.I. in here. Dell, what's your question?
What's up? The king is in the fucking building.
What's happening, champ? What's happening?
That's what I'm talking about. T.I., only thing I have to say, dude, you don't owe nobody an apology for anything. Only your immediate family.
That's
right.
All
these haters talking about you need to apologize to the public. I'm just going to simply say, fuck them. You don't owe nobody an apology. If you're not a T.I. fan, fuck you.
Oh,
you got
man.
the king.
That's what's happening. I appreciate that.
Man.
Well, tell them how you really feel.
Yeah, I mean, geez, you got a lot on your mind. Okay, Dre from my hometown, Oakland. Dre, what up? What's your question?
Yeah, T.I., how do you feel about all the new rappers coming out in the South, in Atlanta?
I mean, like who? I mean, I can't, you just say all the, that's a real broad question.
Anybody?
Like, hey, man, we trying to see about 2 Chainz. You know what I'm saying? All these niggas that's coming out with these little one hits who don't even sound right, though. The song sound good, but that shit ain't it, player.
Well, you sound like you have more of an opinion about them than I do. I mean, I think that, I like their records, and I feel like as of right now, I like their records, and it feel like it's, you got to sit back and see what they do moving forward before you can give a real accurate, opinion on their career. You can't. Right now, thus far, they hot.
2 Chainz hot right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
thus far, they hot. So until they show me otherwise, I guess my opinion will have to be they hot.
What about Atlanta as a whole? Atlanta's had a great momentum over the years.
Yeah. And
it still has momentum, but maybe not to the degree it once had. How do you feel? Do you feel like it's stagnant right now? Or?
Yeah, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we took some hits. You know what I'm saying? And now it's time to recover.
Okay.
Time to adapt and recover. And my position is to make sure we adapt and recover.
Okay. All right. You got this new book. I got to talk about the book.
All right.
Power
and Beauty.
A love story of life on the streets. You co-wrote it with David Ritz.
Yeah.
And you said it was a cautionary tale. What does that
A cautionary
Yeah,
tale.
that's what it's being described as, a cautionary tale.
I
What
mean, you know, because that's what they say when, you know what I'm saying, when there's education and insight and information in the book, you know.
Okay.
It's about, you know, making decisions, you know, and it's about two teenagers who thrust into adult situations prematurely due to, you know, matters beyond their control. And anytime you have teenagers in adult situations early on in life, there are decisions that must be made, you know, and that would lead to it being called a cautionary tale.
All
Be
right.
very cautious of the decisions that you make.
When did you write this book? Is this something when you were locked up? Did you start to-
most
Okay.
of it was done. Yeah, most of it was done when I was away. But the idea and the initial thought to write it, you know, that was like the beginning of 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you got together with David Ritz, who's written he spent a lot of books for Marvin Gaye,
Biographies, yeah.
and he's done it's
Aretha
critically
Franklin,
acclaimed,
yeah.
Aretha Franklin, and he called you a brilliant literary mind.
Wow.
I mean, he's very gracious.
You thanked him for organizing all that chaos.
Yeah,
right?
I appreciate him for bringing all of that. You know, all of the creative confusion in this literary mind of mine, and organizing it, and, you know what I'm saying, focusing it, directing it, and putting it all in order,
Okay.
making it make sense.
I want to do this. I want to play this new track
Okay.
by Pharrell, and I want to.
That's Skateboard.
It's called
That's his name.
That's Skateboard.
His name is Skateboard.
Okay, Skateboard. All right.
His name's
No more Pharrell?
SK8BRD.
BRD.
Skateboard.
And it'd be really great, man, T.I. I know the citizens of Sway in the morning and everybody
my
tuning in.
goodness.
We're all over the world, man. This ain't just one market here, man. It'd be really great afterwards if you just gave us a verse.
Wow.
Think about it.
Wow.
It's a new track right here.
Wow.
Okay, T.I. is in here. Sway in the morning, Shade 45. The king is back. The king is